Most major Citroën failures don't happen suddenly. They start years earlier with small mistakes that owners don't even realize they're making. Get it right, and your Citroën could go 300,000 miles or more. And here's how experienced owners do it. 9. Engine oil changes and fluid management. If there's one thing I absolutely refuse to postpone, it's fluid changes, because clean fluids are cheap, while repairs definitely aren't. I always stick to high-quality synthetic oil and never push beyond 5,000 miles between changes, even if Citroën says I can go longer. Using the exact oil grade specified for the engine is something I never compromise on. And if we're talking hydropneumatic Citroëns, I treat the LHM fluid with the same respect. Changing it before the recommended interval keeps the whole hydraulic system healthy. I even repeat the process a few hundred miles later to replace most of the remaining old fluid. 8. Understanding Citroën's unique engineering requirements. But here's something I learned after years of owning Citroëns. These cars don't really like being treated like ordinary cars. And honestly, that's exactly why they can last such a ridiculously long time. Cars like the DS, CX, BX, XM, and Xantia were built around hydraulic suspension, nitrogen-filled spheres, and Citroën's famous green LHM fluid, which powered everything from the suspension to the brakes and steering. Later cars like the C5 switched to orange LDS fluid, but the formula was the same. Maintain the system properly, and these cars can cover enormous mileage. I think that's part of the magic. Once I stopped expecting my Citroën to behave like a German or Japanese car and started respecting its French engineering, ownership became much easier. But there's one component that many owners overlook, and ignoring it can completely ruin that famous Citroën ride. That's where the suspension itself deserves some special attention. 7. Hydropneumatic suspension, specialized maintenance. You know what separates a healthy hydropneumatic Citroën from one that's about to empty your wallet? It's usually the little things. I make it a habit to check the hydraulic fluid level every month, because running low doesn't just affect the ride. It can damage the entire system. I also keep an eye out for leaks around the spheres and pipes. Tiny leaks have a nasty habit of becoming big bills. The suspension spheres themselves aren't immortal either. I replace them roughly every 5 or 6 years to keep that famous flying car comfort alive. And if the ride suddenly feels hard, or the car starts sitting lower than normal, that's usually the car asking for new spheres. But even a perfectly floating Citroën won't go far if another vital system gets neglected. And that's where the transmission and cooling system come into the picture. 6. Transmission and cooling system care. Most transmission failures don't happen overnight. They happen because owners believe sealed for life means forever. Personally, I never buy into that. I change the transmission fluid every 37,000 miles because fresh fluid doesn't just provide smooth shifts. It also keeps the internal components cool and protected. The same goes for the cooling system. Fresh coolant prevents corrosion, regulates temperature, and keeps the engine healthy for the long haul. I always follow the replacement intervals and make checking coolant levels part of my monthly routine. But surprisingly, maintenance alone isn't what gets a Citroën to 300,000 miles. Sometimes the biggest difference comes from the person sitting behind the steering wheel. 5. Driving habits that extend Citroën lifespan. Here's something I didn't fully appreciate when I first became a Citroën owner. The way I drive matters almost as much as the way I maintain the car. Smooth acceleration, gentle braking, and slowing down for potholes have saved me countless headaches over the years. These cars appreciate a calm driver. I also avoid endless short journeys. Letting the engine warm up properly and taking the car out on the motorway every now and then helps burn away carbon deposits and keeps everything running clean. As the years go by, this becomes even more important, especially for older hydraulic systems. And if you're picking up a few maintenance tips already, take a second to like the video and subscribe. But there's one habit that has probably saved me more money than any other. It's simply catching problems before they become disasters. And that's exactly why regular inspections are so important. 4. Regular inspection and prevention protocol. I check tire pressures weekly and rotate the tires every few thousand miles because uneven wear doesn't just hurt fuel economy. It changes the way a Citroën feels on the road. I also inspect brake pads before they become a problem and never ignore strange noises. In fact, when something sounds odd, I turn off the stereo and drive with the windows down. Citroëns are surprisingly chatty, and they usually tell you something is wrong long before a warning light appears. But even the healthiest engine needs to breathe properly, and that's where the small consumable parts make a huge difference. 3. Filters, spark plugs, and fuel quality. Most people don't think much about filters and spark plugs. I do because they're the reason behind smooth performance. Fresh air filters help the engine breathe, while new cabin filters keep the inside feeling fresh. I also replace spark plugs on schedule because good combustion means better fuel economy and fewer deposits. And when it comes to fuel, I'm picky. I only fill up at reputable stations because poor quality fuel can slowly clog up the engine with carbon. Even something as simple as keeping the PCV valve clean helps the engine stay healthy for years. But mechanical parts aren't always what kills old Citroëns. Rust has sent many perfectly good cars to the scrapyard. 2. Exterior protection and corrosion prevention. Here's something I learned from veteran Citroën owners. A clean car lasts longer. I wash mine regularly, especially after winter, because road salt and dirt are enemies of any metal surface. A good coat of wax every few months protects the paint and helps keep corrosion away. I also pay attention to the interior because worn upholstery can age a car just as quickly as mechanical problems. And on older hydraulic Citroëns, I make sure the hydraulic lines are clean and protected against rust. But the most powerful maintenance tool doesn't cost a penny. It's sitting in the glove box. 1. The owner's manual and specialist knowledge. I know this sounds boring, but trust me on this one. The owner's manual is one of the best investments you'll ever make in your Citroën. I've lost count of how many times it's helped me with fluid specifications, fuse locations, and maintenance intervals. I always keep it close and learn the common quirks of each model before they turn into headaches, and when warning signs appear, I don't ignore them. Early action has saved me thousands over the years. So, can a Citroën really reach 300,000 miles without major repairs? Absolutely. Cars like the Xantia, DS, and even the Humble II CV have already proven it. I've come to realize that these cars reward owners who understand them. Treat a Citroën with patience, use the right fluids, drive it smoothly, and respect its engineering, and it'll repay you with decades of comfort, character, and reliability. And honestly, that's why I keep coming back to Citroën. So, what's the highest mileage you've seen on a Citroën? Let me know below, and if you believe suspension spheres are works of art, hit subscribe unless you're secretly a German suspension engineer. You can watch my video on why German cars feel harsh after driving a Citroën, or check out the video YouTube thinks you'll enjoy next.